Uh, can you start the slideshow, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Is it visible?
Yeah, slides are visible. Slideshow needs to be started. Yes.
Okay.
Good afternoon to all the participants. And today we have the pleasure of having Ma'am Niva Bara with us. Ma'am is head of the Department Agriculture, Extension and Communication, Barsa University Agricultural University, Ranchi, Jharkhand. And the topic chosen for deliberation is promotion of integrated farming systems through participatory research and extension approaches, a case study of Farmer First program. Ma'am, you're audible and your presentation is visible. Please start.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. And first of all, I would like to thank the organizer, especially the ICR, DCL, and then our university people from College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry. And we'll start with the topic as we have lost some time. I welcome again all the participants of National Refresher Course on Descent Technology of livestock-based IFS for farmers. So this topic is promotion of integrated farming system through participatory research and extension approaches, a case study of Farmer First program. As you know that due to rapid growth of population and decreasing in per capita availability of land in India and especially in Jharkhand, there is little scope for horizontal expansion of land for fodder, food, feed, fuel and fiber production for mankind and animals. The only possible solution is the vertical expansion, and which is possible by integrating various farm enterprises requiring less space and time, ensuring periodic income to the farmers. So the farmer integrated farming system approach therefore assumes great importance for sound management of farm resources to enhance the farm productivity, reduce degradation of environmental quality, and improve the quality of life of farmers, and above all, to maintain the sustainability in farm production and productivity. So the Farmer First group of Birsa Agriculture Ranchi has tried to promote the integrated farming system through participatory research and extension approach. So I have in my paper, I have tried to narrate all these things. So as you know, in the Jharkhand, Jharkhand is the 20th state of our country, and the population is 39.6 million, and agriculture population is 77%, tribal population is 26%, and 42% people are from below poverty line. And this is the geographical area: forest land, net area sown, cultivated land, cultivable land, etc. And the but when we see the agriculture sector, we have so many problems. We have CDR production system that is complex, diverse, and risk-prone production system. We have primitive technology. Still, the farmers have not adopted the improved technology. The farmers have small and fragmented land. There is limited extension service, and then there's a negligible farm mechanization also. And we get less production due to biophysical factors also. So, and there is no investment in agriculture, and overall there is climate change, and everything is affected due to the climate change. That's why there is low production, low productivity, and profitability. So in this situation, what to do? So what is the solution? So solution is integrated farming system. And how to achieve this? farming system, we can achieve this farming integrated farming system through participatory research and extension. So for our state is very essential, and this is the only solution of the problems narrated by me in the last slide. So let us very briefly discuss about the integrated farming system. So integration of various agriculture enterprises, that is the crop, animal husbandry, fishery, forestry, etc., have the great potential in the agriculture economy. And these enterprises not only supplement the income of the farmers, but also help in increasing the employment. And according to Paul Harris, it is a system which comprises of interrelated set of enterprises with crop activity as base, will provide waste to recycle produces, and waste from one component become an input for another part of the system, which reduces cost and improve the soil health and production and income. So these are the concept of integrated farming system. You have already discussed in the last class also. So it is an arrangement of recycled products, byproduct of one component as the input to another component. Then reduction in the cost of production, increases in productivity per unit area, per unit time, increases in total income of the farm. And this is the effective utilization of family labor around the year. So components of integrated farming system, there are many, crop husbandry, then animal husbandry, horticulture, aquaculture, lag cultivation, agroforestry, and there are many subsystems also. So now coming to the Farmer First program. So keeping in view the problems narrated by me in the last slide, seeing the agriculture scenario at present day research and extension approach, this project has been developed for the implementation in the Ranchi district of Jharkhand. It is an ICR initiative to improve towards production and productivity through different technological intervention. So here the first abbreviation is there, F Farmers Farm, I for innovations, R resources, S science, and T technology. So this Farmer First program is being implemented in Ranchi district of Jharkhand of Nagri block. And the aim is to doubling farmers' income through participatory research and extension. So what is the rationale behind this? Actually, it was observed that productivity level of all the field crops and the livestock were far below the national average. And the level of the adoption of the improved technology was hardly up to 15 to 20% only. So it was thought how to bring the farmers' income up. So the farmers' income can be doubled through promotion of integrated farming system. And diversification and intensification of cropping system, inclusion of high value crops, protected cultivation, cultivation of medicinal plants, developing entrepreneurship in improved goatry, piggery, poultry production, composite fish culture, lag culture, value addition of the farm produce, and custom hiring services. So in this backdrop, this concept of Farmer First program has been evolved. And in the whole process, the utmost importance has been given to the farmers' need, resources, and local environment. This is the problem of the scientists, then the policy makers and other developmental workers, that we don't address the farmers' need properly. So it is very essential to address the farmers' need. We should identify the farmers need first. We should see the resources and the local environment. Then farmer is treated as an active partner with the researchers and extensionists. In the Farmer First program, this is a participatory research and extension technique has been adopted. That's why farmers is treated as an active part with the researchers and extension workers. The objective of Farmer First program is to bring or provide technological intervention for enhancing income by addressing prioritized production problems to different micro farming situations. Most of the time, we give the blanket recommendation to the farmers, but we need to give the solution to the farmers for the micro environment, because there are so many macro environments and we should address prioritized production problems. Then another objective was to introduce economically viable and socially acceptable agro-based entrepreneurial activities for enhancing livelihood security, environmental safety through participatory research and extension. Our technology should be economically viable because our technology are very expensive. That's why our farmers, mostly in Jharkhand and in other similar places also, our farmers are resource poor. They are unable to adopt the technologies which are not cost effective. So we need cost effective technology. That's why we kept one objective as to introduce economically viable and socially accepted agro-based entrepreneurial activities. And the next objective is to identify extrapolation domain for new technology models in the similar environment. So these are the methodology. What are the methodology used under this Farmer First program? So let us see. The first of all, as I said, that we need to understand the production system, micro farming situation, the biophysical condition and the social economic constraint. So it was done through the agroecosystem analysis through PRA tools, and different PRA tools were adopted like space analysis, mapping were done, modeling were done. So social map, resource map, transit work, and many PRA tools were adopted. Then after that, technology mapping was done. So inventorying technology being followed by the farmers and identifying a technology gap through the farmers' practice. After that, the time analysis was also done for understanding variation with respect to time on various properties of agroecosystem. Next step was identifying the problems of different production system and prioritization of the problem. And it was done through the matrix ranking and the problem ranking. As we know, that when we go to the villages, there are so many problems and the need of the farmer. And as a scientist, as a developmental workers, as an extension worker, we are unable to solve all the problems. Why? Because we have limited resources, because we have some limitation. That's why we need to do the problem ranking. Then flow analysis was done for the problem cause analysis. And the next step was to make the technology inventory. So there are so many technologies have been developed by the sister organizations in SAU's ICR and some non-governmental organizations also. They are having the technologies. So here one step was for the technology inventory and locating the technology alternative available at SAU's ICR, and decision was taken and the alternative was given to the farmers and it was for testing to discussion and the with the target group. And then next, coming to next step, identification of entrepreneurial activities. For this, there were SWOT analysis was done. Uh, for the entrepreneurial activities, each activity, the SWOT analysis were done. Strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat was analyzed, and after that, it was suggested to the farmers. Then action plan was prepared, decision analysis was done. Then next was to implementation of the project by designing suitable model for the intervention, and various interventions on agriculture, animal husbandry, forestry, and the allied activities were done, and training program were organized. Then assessment of technological intervention as per the objective of the project, and for this the agronomical, statistical, economical, and the tools were used. And lastly, the methodology is also very important. The evaluation of technologies and identifying the needs for the refinement. And here, the people, rural people's knowledge and their perspective was used. So, as I have narrated just now, agroecosystem analysis was done, and this our Jharkhand is under rain-fed ecosystem, and here we found the two type of important production system, that is rice based production system, and another was livestock based production system. And major issues were related with productivity, profitability, stability, and equitability. So solving this problem, the interventions were made. So increasing productivity of arable land, agriculture, livestock, and agro-based farming system interventions were suggested. And through the study, it was found, here you can see the technological gap, research problem identification, and prioritization. So here it was observed that the production problem of low productivity and instability of productivity are mainly concerned with the field crops, vegetable and fruit plants. At the same time, because animal husbandry is also the important component, so it was also found that the low productivity and profitability in livestock, fishery, and the forest-related enterprise was observed. And at the same time, sustainability issues were mainly concerned with the natural resources like cultivable wasteland, upland, etc. So technological, and it was observed that the technological gaps were due to transfer of less appropriate technologies. Technologies are many, but people are unable to adopt the appropriate technologies. Then production problems have been prioritized after analysis, and the technology assemblies were done. And the people were served with a basket of technology. So multiple options were generated and were given to the farmers. So it was the work plan. So first of all, the rapport building and entry point activities were done by the team members, because entry point activities are also very important in case of rapport building. And so in the initial days, the some activities like games for children, program for women, and then health camps were organized to motivate the people and for the rapport building purpose. Then community or mobilization for awareness creation through campaign meeting were done by the team members. Uh,
Ma'am,
She got disconnected. Can you call her?
okay.
Hi. Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible. Can you
Oh,
start sharing your
yeah,
screen again?
disconnected. Okay. Sorry. Hello.
Share your entire screen.
हाँ आइए ना अरे ये होने दीजिए आइए ना थोड़ा सा वही तो रखा
Please share your screen,
है।
entire screen.
Hello, hello, hello.
You're audible, ma'am. Please share your screen.
यही होगा ना
इसमें
नहीं नहीं वो लग
करिए तो वीडियो को
Ma'am, can you share your screen?
जैसा भी लोग को भेज दिया करना जान के बोला ना जान के बोला
Ma'am, can you share your screen?
एक 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 अब box में
उसी को बोलो।
हाँ हाँ
Hello.
Yes, you're
Hello.
audible.
Ah,
Yeah,
it is visible.
no, no. Present now your entire screen, the first option.
sir, this is visible or not?
No, no, you have not started sharing your screen. You have to start your sharing your screen in Google Meet. At the bottom, there is an option for present now. Choose the first option, your entire screen. Hello? Ma'am, please share your screen. Hello? See where the option lies. I'm trying to share my screen. Like there is this option. You would have the first option, your entire screen. Choose that one.
Yeah.
This
We are
one.
trying to click
Yeah.
that share option, but it's not.
Just let me say if you are the meeting host or not. I think we already have made you meeting host. Let me just check again. Yeah, you are already meeting host. So you can share your screen. Let me turn off the host controls for now. Can you try again?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Hello? Ma'am, at the bottom, present now, and the first option. Can you give me some feedback that what you are doing so that I will be able to help you? And can you reply to me that at the bottom what you are doing so that I'll be able to help you? She left again. Please bear with us. We think we are having a network issue with ma'am. Our network is not uh, good right now. Can you can wait few minutes, please? Could you please go to PowerPoint and start the slideshow? Yes, please. Press the cross. Yeah, start the slideshow. Press the hide option. Hide option.
Sorry, we have shifted in another place. There was network issue. Hello, may
Yeah,
we
please
continue now?
carry on, please.
Yeah. So in the methodology section we were talking about. So uh, uh, other than the research approaches, the periodical meetings of farmers and scientists were done. Interaction with the scientists with farmers in the village level meetings, and diagnostic village done by the multidisciplinary team. And as I have narrated already, that the farmers training and other capacity building development program were done. So our methodology process or activity facilitated continuous exchange of ideas, innovation and resources and feedback of by the farmers. So the major component and intervention and outcome through the impact pathway is shown here. So in agriculture, as I have said, that we have found the two important production systems, that is animal based and agriculture based production system. So in the for these, the intervention and outcome through pathway is I have tried to depict here. So diversification and intensification of the crop was of the cropping system with inclusion of high value crops and the improved technologies for enhancing productivity and profitability of farmers were done. And here you can see the outcome. The enhancement in the 100% system productivity was observed, and increase in system productivity was also 100%, then a decrease in 10 to 15% cost of production. When we talk about the farming system, then it is also very important about the reduction uh, the or the decrease in the cost of production. So another intervention or major component was the conservation agriculture. So conversion here under this conservation agriculture demonstration uh, on zero tillage zero, of wheat with a zero tillage method. So zero tillage along with the mulching and the improved variety of wheat cultivation with a balanced dose of nutrient and the need-based plant protection measures were taken. And here you can see the result that our experiences have shown that the proper irrigation management is required for the successful zero tillage uh, cultivation. So buildup of organic carbon and fertility status of soil, better infiltration rate of water and holding capacity. Then next was the protected cultivation and the high value crop-based model was there. You can see the intervention surface covered cultivation and the protected cultivation. Here, the surface covered race-based cultivation with gravity-based drip irrigation system for summer okra was done. With the intervention, the important factors in the intervention were plastic mulching, gravity-based drip irrigation system, and the high-value crop that was okra and the vitigar. And the outcome was observed that the 150% increase in the production. Then another was the protected cultivation. Here, the temporary shade net structure of green color erected using bamboo as support material up to 2 meter high and covered up to 0.5 meter down from all sides. And it erected after the transplanting of tomato during the month of March, and the said net material uh, uh, can be removed after the peak season. Here also up to 100% increase in production was observed. So it was also a very a good intervention under this Farmer First program. Then coming to livestock based model, here the important components were both poultry, and piggery. So in the first one, I'm sorry, the last one is the pig. Pig rearing. The first one was goat keeping. Here, the intervention was 4 line black Bengal goat were distributed to the farm families to develop the pure line germplasm of the black Bengal goat with the health care. And the outcome was observed that there was increase in the body weight, increase in the reproductive performance, increasing number of kids, and increase in income on goat by farm families up to 100%. In the likewise in the poultry, the improved variety of the poultry among the farm families were given, and uh, another intervention was improving the breeding management and the health care. So at the same time, the many uh, health camps were organized, and under the poultry keeping, the outcome were you can see here the increased number of egg production by improved variety of black cat system, then increased body weight birds in comparison to the desi bird up to 100%. Then at the same time, the nutritional security of the farm families, the women and children were benefited out of this. The third one was about the pig. I'm sorry, here the pig rearing is there. Please ignore that. Then in this intervention, the improved pig variety to increase the production and productivity performance. Definitely. So when we see all these things, then integration of different agriculture enterprise, dairy, goatry, and piggery. The outcome here, if we see in the totality, we'll find that the enhancement of 100 to 150% in system productivity, and there was also increase in employment generation, then enhancement in profitability. Uh, of more than 150%, better recycling of resources, and sustainability of the whole system. And through this, the integrated farming system was achieved. So while working, we have observed so many models developed over there for the small and the marginal farmer. So you can see over here, this figure shows that the system comprises of four components, that is rice, dairy, pottery, and vegetable cultivation. uh, so some farmers are practicing this, and here you can see the calculation has been done in and the labor reduction is labor, and the production in the rice, that was 1535 kg, and the yield were these the other yield were converted into RGEY, which were found to be here in the this case was the income RGEY is 2000 28,570 kg, and the labor in case of labor 731 man days were created, and income generated through this farming system was 4,27,941. So this was a model, that is dairy, uh, rice, cultivation, poultry, and vegetables. So the small and the marginal farmers, they through the small intervention or the improved technology, they are practicing this integrated farming system. The another one you can say here, there are six components, that is wheat, rice, dairy, goatry, poultry, and vegetable. Here also the yield of rice grain, milk, goat meat, poultry meat, egg, vegetables are taken into consideration, and the yield were converted into RGY, which were found to be very impressive. And you can see the system's productivity. The production is 22,302 kg, and the mandates 621 mandates in a year was created, and income was is also impressive, that is 3,12,451. So this is also the another model promoted by the under this Farmer First program. So different components are there, and small and marginal farmers, with the help of the scientists, they are progressing. The another farming system, here the four components are there: poultry, piggery, rice, and vegetable. This is also quite impressive. You can see over here, and the yield were converted into RGY, which were found to be impressive, and system productivity. Here the production was 9,752 kg. The labor mandates were created, 413 mandates were created, and income, that is 3,59,400. So these are the small models of integrated farming system. which is which are being practiced by the farmers of Jharkhand, especially in the Nagdi block of uh, where this farming FFP project is being practiced. So in another way, I have tried to show the one suitable integrated farming model for the small and the marginal farmers. Here, the people are doing this vermi compost. In that area, the poor profitability was observed. That was the problem, and the food and nutritional security was uh, the another problem. So intervention here, the recycling of waste sustainability of the system, then better management of the founder phase, and the use of the earthworm, that is Anisha Fatida. Like this, the another system, integrated farming system for the small and marginal farmer is there. So here, the result was observed that the annual compost production was 2,760, and altogether there were 10 farmers. Then profit through saving of urea, that is around 5,000. Then besides saving of it was also provide the major micronutrients, vitamin and hormone, leading to the enhancement of the product of the crop beside maintaining the sustainability of the crops. And the another thing observed was the poultry, goatry, and the piggery manure. Those were used for preparing enriched compost with a reduced fertilizer requirement and improved system sustainability beside production of quality produce. So like this, you can see the various integrated we can promote through the participatory research and extension. We can promote the integrated farming system, and especially for the small and marginal farmers. Through the farmer first experience, I have tried to show the suitable IFS models. So these are the benefits we have. Uh, we can conclude that there was it quite profitable, and there was resource conservation also. Then income around the year, because the enterprises are small. Now the problem of farmers that sometimes throughout the year they don't get the money, but through the promotion or through this integrated farming system, they can get the income round the year. The employment in the small in the example of different models you have seen, the employment can be generated through the different enterprises like poultry, goatry, fishery, and piggery, etc. Then overall there is sustainability of the system. Then recycling of the byproducts. The byproducts of one component is the input for the another component. Through the promotion or through the integrated farming system, there is judicious use of land and water. At the same time, food and the nutritional security can be achieved, or it was achieved through integrated farming system. And of course, there was the reduction of farm input was observed. So we can say that it is this integrated farming system is very beneficial for the farmers of Jharkhand, especially the small and marginal farmers. So we can conclude that a combination of one or the more agriculture enterprises, when carefully chosen, planned, or executed, provide more profitability than the single enterprise, especially for small and marginal farmers. So it may be concluded that the IFS can be promoted through participatory research and extension approach, because sometimes there should be integration or linkage between research and extension. Sometimes we evolve the technology, but we can't. The extension system is not functional, or unable to take the technology to the farmer's field. And sometimes technology is there, we are unable to give the feedback to the research system. So I can say that IFS can be promoted through participatory research and uh, extension approach. So IFS is the most appropriate approach for increasing overall productivity, profitability, stability, including food and nutritional security through recycling the farm byproducts and efficient use of available uh, natural, natural as well as the human resources. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh,
Hello.
thanks on behalf of NADCL. Thanks on behalf of participants.